Armored Core. What can be said about this series that hasn't already been said before? Well, just first off, it's very underrated. The majority of the people who might watch this probably have never even heard about this and don't know what this even is. And the other majority of you who do, well, you're a very select few people. So, it's probably one of the best games that I've ever played. That's for sure. I don't know if other people would agree with that or not, but it's definitely, it was definitely ahead of its time as well, that's for sure. So, Armored Core is basically a third-person shooter.
This is the operator of White Glint. You are trespassing in Monarch territory. Pull back immediately.
What happened? I think the game crashed. Okay, as I was saying before the emulator crashed, this game is basically a third-person shooter with flight combat, I guess you could say. It's very, I don't really know the word. I'm making this video off the top of my head. It's very unique in how it plays. Instead of aiming, there's a lock-on system. And instead of, well, just flat textured areas, I guess, there's a lot of little map thingamajiggers, little add-ons to the maps, you know, to give you cover and stuff. So there's a huge emphasis on flight in this game that a lot of games, third-person shooters in general, don't have. And back then, mech games didn't really have stuff like this either. The biggest thing that I like about this game is actually the destructible environment. This destructible environment is very ahead of its time, in my opinion. Let me see if I can destroy this, maybe. Doesn't look like it. Can I destroy this? What about this?
White Glint. All those silly legends. They died today.
There we go. I can destroy that.
Surpassed you, and now I'll prove it.
What about this? Yeah, that. So there's like normal mapping and stuff with the destructible environment, so that's pretty ahead of its time. It's very interactive and just cool, in my opinion. A lot of games don't have stuff like that. The atmosphere is really nice. The sky, the open oceans. It's just nice, you know what I mean? The atmosphere is just like, look at everything, you know? It's really beautiful, in my opinion. It's the atmosphere is like lonely, kind of. It's brooding, you know.
The ocean? Just like that? Unbelievable. Looks like it's
It's
one-on-one.
interesting. The combat is very fast-paced. It's kind of skilled. Doesn't require too much skill, really. It's more dependent on whether your mech is good or not. We'll get to that. Just like the combat and the customization. Customization is a huge portion of this game. And just how good you'll be in general. Okay, so, go over here. And over here. So this mech is really fast. But it shouldn't be too hard. So as you can see, there's like a lock-on. It doesn't really require aiming. But it kind of requires a lock-on because the combat is just so fucking fast-paced that without a lock-on, it would kind of make everything like really difficult to play, or it would just make the combat really difficult in general. Put that away. Oh, that's right. I mapped my controls to. I have little back pedals set up that I use for like FPS games and stuff on my controller. The music is actually like generally one of the best parts as well. Like everything about this game just comes together, you know, and adds up to basically make a really, in general, excellent experience. I'll probably die here. Keeps dodging my shots. I can try using my far range stuff really.
Confirmed.
There we go.
White Flint has been destroyed.
Yeah, I have to use my far range stuff. The bullets, the bullet on my sniper cannon moves through the air faster. All right, so as you can see, the combat is like really. You have like a I can't do it because I'm in normal mode, but the combat is just in general fast paced. Usually, you won't really be in close proximity to any of the enemies you're fighting. We'll get a cutscene. Who cares? You're gonna have a cutscene. This is just an excellent game in general, though. I highly recommend. If you've never heard of Armored Core, if you've never played it, I highly recommend you play it. It's a From Software game. Honestly, From Software can do no wrong. They make so many fucking good games that they are just one of the best developers to ever like join the market, you know, and to ever basically become a big name in the gaming community, you know. But From Software, they make excellent games. Armored Core is no different. Armored Core is an excellent series of games. If I had to recommend any Armored Core game to someone that just wanted to get into it, just wanted to start out, I would recommend probably Armored Core for PS1, the first Armored Core game they ever made. I'd probably recommend that. And I'd also recommend Armored Core 3 for PS2 or PSP. They're both the same game, so either way you want to play it, they're both the same thing. I would have to recommend those two if you just want to start out. If you want to play probably the best Armored Core experience that you can get your hands on, then I would recommend Armored Core For Answer. You can't go wrong with Armored Core For Answer. Armored Core For Answer is just a masterpiece. It's just so good. The destructible environment, the atmosphere of the maps, the open environment that adds to the atmosphere of the maps, the combat, the fast-paced combat, you know, all that, the customization, just how excellent the customization is, colors, emblems, the storyline. The storyline is dark. It's like about destruction. It's just an excellent game. Everything about it ticks all the boxes. The difficulty, it's not too hard, but it's not too easy. It's right there where it's going to take you it's going to take you a while to understand how to play, but if you decide to put in the time, you'll definitely figure it out. It's a masterpiece, honestly. I don't really. I would have to say that this game, Armored Core for Answer, is better than any of the Souls games, and I love the Souls games. The Souls games are absolute masterpieces, but I would have to say that Armored Core for Answer, I would have to put that above the Souls games. That's just how good this game is. The one I'm playing currently is Armored Core for Answer, by the way, so this is what I would highly recommend. I would highly recommend this game over any of the Souls games. Any other From Software game, I would recommend this game over any other From Software game. So give it a try. Honestly, it doesn't have enough players, and the rumors coming out about them making a new Armored Core game. Hopefully, the devs at From Software take this game into account. It's just sad that it doesn't really get the recognition it deserves, you know. So this is my mech. I'll just show you the customization, I guess, before I end the video. Tuning, I got like some specifics, but in general, I actually did a lot of research. The community is really nice for Armored Core as well, especially For Answer. I don't know about much of the other games because I haven't really talked to anybody who's played any of the other games. I've only really talked to people who have played For Answer, but the community, from what I've seen, is really nice. If you want to get into it in general, you just want to, you know, get into the game. I don't know, as in like get into the campaign or whatever. Or if you want to get into PvP, let me see. I should have some screenshots that I took of parts and builds and stuff like that. See if I can find it. I can't find them. I think I deleted them. Damn. Yeah, I think I deleted them. But I might put some links in the comments. You can find build guides to make your own mechs. That's what I did. I just used a build guide. I don't really know too much about the smart stuff that goes into it. I know the basics, and that's like about it. And usually you want to have like close range weapons and then far range weapons, and you know, you want to have a mech that in general is just light, heavy and light at the same time, but not too light to where it doesn't have enough, you know, AP armor points, but not too heavy to where it can't fly indefinitely. It's just play it. It's in general an amazing game, and I think that most of the people who watch my videos will probably love this game, especially if you're into the if you watch the Diablo Immortal videos and you're into like ARPGs and stuff. I would have to say that the customization in this is very akin to what you could find in an ARPG. So I guess that's it. I'm gonna end the video there. Check out the game. See if you can get into the multiplayer. It's kind of hard to figure it out, but you can find it out. You can find it on Reddit. It's just an excellent game in general. Like I said, the atmosphere, the music, the destructible environment, the open maps. You know, just the landscapes in general. What you can see from far away really adds to the atmosphere. All that storyline in general is really good. It's just an amazing game. Combat is excellent. Like I said, the customization is excellent. Yeah, that's going to be it.